I'm Courtney Brown, and today I'm going to show you how to create a window with multiple tabs in Adempiere. So the window that we're going to create with multiple tabs is going to look something a little like this, with a MOM tab, which stands for Minutes of Meeting, a Participants tab, and also a tab for Discussion Detail. So to do that, we are first going to log into Adempiere with user ID is system and password is also system. Once you have that, you can click the check mark. And then you're going to be the system administrator role, and the system client or organization will be star. And then when this comes up, you're going to click no. So the first thing we need to do is delete our previous minutes of the meeting detail from the menu. So we're going to go into System Admin, General Rules, System Rules, and Menu. Then you're going to scroll down until you see your minutes of the meeting detail. And then you're going to hit delete. Okay, so now, you can exit out of that, and then you're going to minimize this, go into Application Dictionary, and then go into the Window tab and Field thing. And you're going to go to Advanced Lookup, and then do the %, because that searches all. You can scroll down until you find the window Minutes of the Meeting Detail. And we're going to select that and hit Delete Record. Okay. So once you've deleted that window, you can exit out of here and go into the table and column. So then you're going to scroll down until you find your table here, and you're going to delete that record as well. Then after you've done that, you can exit out. Next, we're going to go into Postgres, and we're going to go into our databases, Adempiere, or Schema Adempiere, and go to Tables. So then you're going to scroll down until you find your minutes of meeting table. You're going to right click on it and click Delete Drop, and then Yes. So now we're going to create a whole new table, and we're going to do the SQL editor again. So when that pops up, you can go into the Adempiere cookbook, and we're going to copy and paste this into the editor like we did in the first video. So we're going to copy, we're going to paste, and hit run. So we can see that was successful. So if we go back in to Postgres and we refresh it, we see that we've created some new tables because it went from 729 to 732. So just to verify that they were created, we can scroll down until we find them. So as we can see here, we have this table, discussion line, and participants line all were created with that code. So now that we've created the tables, we can go back into Adempiere. And so from here, we're going to follow the steps in the previous video of how to make a new window for each one of those new tables. So you're going to go under Menu, Application Directory, and hit Table and Column. So we're going to create a new record. So we can see it popped up right there, but we can create a new view. So we do the same steps like in the first video. Like I said, our database table name was C_MOM, and name was minutes of meeting. Description, this table captures the details of the meeting. For comments for every meeting, MOM detail is captured here. So again, we make sure that the active box is checked. We change the data access level to all. It's user maintained. You can save it. And then we're going to create columns from our database. So we click OK. So as we can see here, that was successful, and here are all our columns from our database. So we hit OK. So now we create a new record, and we're going to go back to Postgres to check on what our table name is exactly. So we can see that it's C_mom_ discussion line. So that is what we're going to write. So C_mom_ discussion line. Our name is discussion line, description, discussion line, comment, discussion line. Again, we're going to make sure active is checked, and then change the data access to all, hit save, and create columns from database. Hit OK. And again, we see that was successful, so we can hit the green mark, and then we're going to repeat this step one more time with the last table that we had. So C_mom_ participants line. Name participant lines. Okay, so then active is checked, access level goes back to all, user maintained, we can hit save, and create columns from database. We hit OK here, and again it was successful, so we hit the green check mark. So, as we can see, we now have those 3 tables transferred over from Postgres into Adempiere. So now that we have that, we can exit out of here and go into Window, Tab, and Field. And we're going to create a new window. We're going to open it up in this view. And the window is going to be called the Minutes of Meeting. The window type will be Maintain. The entity type is User Maintain. We can hit Save. Then we can move over to the Tab section and create a new record. And so the name of our tab is going to be MOM. This is going to be from our table, C_mom, and it's going to be minutes of the meeting. Then you're going to hit save. You're going to create a new record. The name of this is going to be participants, and it's from our table, C_participants line. Hit save. One more time, a new record. This is going to be our discussion detail from our table, C_mom discussion line, and hit save. So then if we change views, we can see that we've created 3 tabs, MOM, participants, and discussion detail. So now we can click on the first one, go into the other view again, and we can scroll down and click Create Fields. So this is just going to create the missing fields from the database into Adempiere. Everything looks good, so we're going to click OK. Then we're going to go into participants, do the same thing, hit OK, switch views back, and then go into discussion detail, create fields, hit OK. So now each of our tabs have fields. So now that all of them have fields, we're going to go into the MOM tab, and we're going to go to the field sequence. And we're going to change this around. We're going to have client first, organization. We're going to have name, search key, active, chairperson, agenda, start date, start time, and end time. And save. Then we're going to go into the Participants tab and look at that field sequence. And we're going to have Client first, Organization, Minutes of the Meeting, Participant, and Company. Save that. For the last one, we go back to Tab, Discussion Detail, Field Sequence, and then it's going to be Client, Organization. Then we have Item Number, Discussion Description, Action By, Status, and then Active, and hit Save. So now we can go into our field right here just to give these prettier looking titles. So we're just taking out any underscores, we're capitalizing and having spaces. So that looks good. So then we can go into our participants one, just capitalize. And then last one, we're going to go back into our minutes of meeting. And like in the previous video, I showed that you can have descriptions and comments here, but for this one, I'm not going to do it. You can look back on the last one to check that if you'd like. So again, we're just capitalizing things and taking out anything with an underscore. So there we go. Everything looks good now. So now that that's good, we can exit out. And we can go under Menu, System Admin, General Rules, System Rules, Menu. And we're going to do a new record. Our name is going to be Minutes of Meeting. Description is Minutes of Meeting. It's user maintain. Action will be Window. Window will be our Minutes of Meeting. Hit Save. So we can see that that pops up there. And so now we get to log out. And we'll log back in as Garden Admin. Password is also Garden Admin. Hit OK. Hit No. So now that we're logged in as Garden Admin in Adempiere, we can go to Menu. We see down here at the bottom that Minutes of the Meeting was created. So we can open up that. And I went ahead and entered in what a typical meeting detail would look like. So here you have all the information for your meetings, Minutes of Meeting tab, for your Participants tab, looks like this. For your Discussion Detail tab, looks like this. And there you have it. We have created a new window with 3 different tabs for Minutes of Meeting. Thank you so much for watching.